So breakfast, we usually have oats, and we these are just like jumbo oats that we just soak in milk overnight. It's a little splash of milk. We use almond milk, and they just like soften nicely overnight, and then in the next morning we just fluff them up like so, just to give them a little bit of separation, and because they kind of all stick together. I add some of this in. This is like my own homemade mix, and in it is desiccated coconut, sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. Sometimes I do add other seeds in there, but not very often. And yeah, just sprinkle that in and give it a good stir up. All stirred in. John's doing the washing up. And then I add some yogurt. So today we're using the Alpro Blueberry. If sometimes we use the Alpro Coconut, and if we use the coconut, I'll often add a blob of pippin nut almond butter to it, just to give it a bit of extra flavour. But with the Alpro Blueberry, I don't do that because it's just really delicious. So there we go, it's in the bowl, yogurty, seedy oats, and then I've just added some blueberries and strawberries on top. And yeah, that's our breakfast to set us off for the day. So John's got a packet of seeds and a laptop out. What are you up to?
I'm just updating my spreadsheet so I know, make sure it's right for when these will go in, be sown and harvested. Because some of them were a little bit earlier than I thought they might be. So I'm just going to update my spreadsheet and then know where we're going to look, where we're going to plant them as well. What beds we're going to plant them in today.
Just putting the kettle on because I need a cup of tea. It's a standing joke in our family that I can't function without a cup of tea. We've all had a bit of a cold, so I'm having the yogi tea, the echinacea one, and then I need to clean the kitchen up a bit more.
And we're going to do sunflowers, lobelia and petunias, okay, in the house. And then we'll plant them out in May. Okay. These are the flowers. These are the ones we bought yesterday, weren't they?
I got more.
No, that was it. Okay. Because we've already planted some of the daisies, haven't we?
Yeah.
So they're over there, ready. They're already growing. So that's today's jobs, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And what are you doing?
I'm cracking an almond nut to eat.
An almond nut?
Yeah.
You like cracking the nuts, don't you?
Yeah.
And you're very good at it, aren't you? You've learnt really well how to do it yourself.
Now it's got all the outer off, the hard part, that bit there.
Yeah.
And we pop the rest of it in. And just do a little crack and try to get the shell off. And there we go.
And your almond nut, you're going to eat it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've still got a bowl of nuts, haven't we, left over from Christmas? Are you getting another one?
Yeah.
What are you getting now?
Another one.
Another almond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love the almond nuts.
Oh, that was a tough one. That just spat at Daddy, I think.
Sorry.
Because we've all been a bit ill in this house, we haven't really been out much this week. We've all just had common old garden, stinky colds. We've been a bit run down and yeah, caught stinky cold. Spud, she's had an ear infection, so we've all been a bit run down. So we haven't actually been outside at all for a week, and I really miss it. I really miss being outside in the fresh air, in nature. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. My house, I haven't done all that much housework this week, so the house is a bit untidy. It's not terribly messy.
Found some pottery, Mummy.
Oh, you found some pottery. Oh, awesome.
Pottery in the garden just now, and I think it might be for a pot.
Wow.
So I think we should make one out of it.
Okay. Well, why don't you put all the bits of pottery that you find together in a pile, and then you can piece it all back together again.
Yeah. So I want to see if this is and underneath it makes a Roman pot, and I want to see if I want to get water, some toilet roll, and a brush to wipe it off, see if there's any marks under all the dirt.
Right, okay.
All the bits of pot were buried underground in the Roman times, so we have to take some of the dirt off gently so we can see if any marks are under it.
Okay, good idea. Awesome. So put it in a pile then.
Yep.
And save them, and then you can do that.
Yeah.
All right then. Is Daddy going to mow the lawn?
I'm not sure the grass might be too wet or a bit too dry.
Okay. Well, it's going to be either wet or dry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right then. Yeah, so John's going to mow the lawn. We're going to get the girls out in the garden, but he's going to mow the lawn first. The lawn's starting to grow again, so he is particular about his lawn. He does like to keep it nice and under control. So yeah, we're going to get the girls out in the garden as well for a bit of fresh air, a bit of change of scenery. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to going outside and being back out in the garden again, because I felt a bit kind of, you know, not stir crazy, but you know, yeah, I just want to get back outside in the garden again, or just outside in general. So the pot thing, I don't know if you've seen on my YouTube channel, my Italy vlogs. We recently went to Italy, and we went to look at a museum, and little one was really taken by all the Roman pottery, and she's since been either finding stones that look like pottery or bits of pottery, and is kind of doing her own little archaeology thing on it. So yeah, she's really been into that. So yeah, they're just gonna mow the lawn. I said about housework, like it's not. There's a few bits I can see there that I did sweep. I have cleaned the sides in the kitchen and swept the floor, but now I can see some bits that I missed. And it's one of those things, like, I know that I could spend ages doing loads of housework today, and then this evening it will probably look exactly the same. So I'm just going to go sod it for housework today, and just going to go outside in the garden and do some stuff that I want to do. I always think, like, as long as the kitchen is hygienic, and then it's not so bad. But to be perfectly honest, it's like the mess is mainly kids stuff. I love her dearly. She is an amazing person, but by Jove, she's messy, as most kids are, and she just leaves a trail of destruction everywhere she goes. So it's not like dirt mess and stuff. It's children's crap all over the place. So I'm gonna just garden time and enjoy time with family. One of the problems, like home ed has loads of advantages, and what I love home ed. One of the disadvantages is that your child is always around, as that is also one of the positives as well though. But yeah, I think you can kind of like kiss goodbye to a clean and tidy house if you home ed, because we've always got different projects on the go, like loads of different craft projects that are out everywhere. And because, like, you know, she's always around, she's always getting stuff out and making a mess. So yeah, it's not a tidy house. I was just repairing the tyre swing. I saw your handle came off there.
Handle snapped.
I saw that.
I can't remember how we did this.
That was frustrating for you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I saw you were swinging on it, and then the handle snapped.
I only went in and stayed on.
I know.
Well, it's had a lot of use, and it's been outside in all weathers, isn't it?
Yeah, and it was also very old, and that was a bit, and it was also very thin. And
making?
Homemade mud paint. So first of all, we put some sand.
Yeah.
Sand. A bit of sand, not a lot, just to cover the bottom.
Yeah.
Then we get just a dab of water.
Yeah.
I get a brush.
Yeah.
And mix it up.
Yeah.
And drain the sand a bit down out.
Yeah.
Just to get a little ease of water, just to get it down.
Yeah. Just to
Like
get it damp,
this.
right? Yeah.
Then with my shovel,
Yes.
I get all the mud is.
Right.
Because this mud kind of got we need some mud.
Mud, I see.
Then you put a bit of mud into it.
Right.
Not a lot.
The mud, I see.
Like that.
Yeah.
Just a handful of the shovel.
Yeah.
And just a teeny bit more.
Yeah.
Then you get a bit more water in there.
Yeah.
A full cup next.
Full cup, okay.
Then just ease more all of that water. Stand back so you don't get wet. And there
Yeah.
you get some mud paint.
And then what do you do with your mud paint?
Then you pour it into your other pot
Right.
and tap a bit to get it all out.
Yeah.
Like that. Oh,
Yeah.
good. And then you just do that. Then you go over to one of your trees.
One of your trees.
I'm doing this one.
You're doing that one, yeah.
And you dip your brush
Yeah.
and some of it and paint then on the tree.
Paint the tree with mud. Awesome.
Mud and sand with water mixed together.
Oh,
Now
brilliant.
you also have to make sure no bugs are, or then I've already done that.
Right, okay. Looking good. There you go, mud paint.
But if you're making it inside, you need an apron on so you don't get mucky.
Oh, right, okay. Good to know,
If you're
thank you.
making it in your house, if you're not, you could just get messy.
Okay, cool. Been cleaned out today yet, so they're a bit messy, but we'll clear them out when they're out in the garden. It's garden playtime. Snowdrop, it's garden playtime. You look enthusiastic about that. I know they love it when they're out there though. Hello, Bum. Winter Bum.
Come on, baby.
Hey, baby. You okay? Go for playtime. I was having a nice warm snuggle, but you know, you enjoy it when you're out there because you've got lots of nice fresh grass to eat. Winter. Winter. Show me your hands. Put your hands down. Put your hands down. They're down, like that. Daisy, you have got muddy hands.
I don't like them that much.
It's got to be the right type of mud, is it? Yep.
Okay. Spread those out.
You just chucked them.
Okay. Spread it over. And I don't have to do need some water, though, don't they?
really high tech with our play equipment. Our seesaw in the garden is a piece of wood that we found in the woods. Hey, you two.
That way.
You've got to go to the end.
Daddy, you go to your...
That's better.
There you go.
Hey, see if I can bounce
Don't!
you.
Don't!
So yeah, we found this at Christmas time, and it served really well as a seesaw. So our neighbour, he changed this fence at the back of our house, and he chopped down like some of our trees and bushes that was sort of overhanging his a bit. And I know, like, we're totally fine with that, and I know this is what you're supposed to do, but he dumped all the stuff in our garden, which is fine. I know that's what you're technically supposed to do. You're supposed to give it back to your neighbours, but that does just mean now that that's like a job for us to do. We've got to like get rid of all the stuff that we hadn't planned on doing. But so the wood, we're gonna chop up, and we'll save that for fires, like when we're camping and stuff. But the green, we're just gonna put in the... So the greenery, we're just going to like chop that down and put that in our green bin that the council collect. But like the wood, yeah, John's going to chop that up, and we'll save that for like for fires and things. We often have fires and we cook on our fire and things like that. So that's what we'll save that wood for, so it won't go to waste. To 12, and we tend to have like a main meal at lunchtime. Like usually in the week it's 12:30, because that's the time John has his lunch, like his dinner hour, lunch hour from work. So it's 10 to 12. I just thought I'd get cracking and start on dinner, because I'm actually a bit peckish myself. So today for dinner we've got our food shopping delivery coming tomorrow night, so we're kind of like towards the end of our meals this week. So I'm going to make these, they're faux chicken nuggets. They're not real chicken, obviously. This recipe I'm going to use is from the Happy Pear. My mum and dad bought me this book for Christmas because my mum watches them, I think on YouTube she watches them. And she was like, have you heard about the Happy Pear? And I was like, no. And she was like, oh, they're so good, so you're going to have to like, you know, you must watch them. And then she bought me this book for Christmas, and I'll tell you what, since I got it for Christmas, I have used it so much. It is really good. I really enjoyed all the recipes in here. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on this. We're gonna have some faux chicken nuggets, some handmade chips, so it's the potatoes that take the longest really, and probably some baked beans to go along with it. I'd never heard about this stuff before, Vital Wheat Gluten, until I got that Happy Pear recipe book, and they use it for quite a few things. So they use it for these nuggets and these, where are they? The doner kebabs, but the doner kebabs, they start out as, and this Philly cheesesteak starts out as steak. I did try this recipe. Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, vegan steak. So yeah, they use it for a few things, and it goes like really stretchy, and you can like mold it into things, and then when you cook it, it is just a bit like having meat without the meaty texture. It's a weird, if you eat corn, I guess, like corn nuggets or something, it's a little bit like that. But yeah, it's an amazing thing. I wouldn't know what to do with it unless I'd bought it for a recipe, but yeah, quite pretty amazing stuff actually. You can see out there, that, my friends, is my daughter climbing a tree. She loves climbing trees and can be spotted most times when she's outside. She either climbs up our trees, or if we're out in the woods, she will find a tree to climb up. And she's pretty good at it too. So she's got very good upper body strength, and she's very good at problem solving, so she works out how to get herself up there really well. Gives some people kittens to see her do it, but I know she can do it because she's very logical, and also because she goes to forest school, like she knows to to check and look out for like any dead wood or anything before she goes and climbs it. But it's a part of childhood, isn't it? Getting muddy and climbing trees. Getting muddy, climbing trees, all part of a childhood. So they're all assembled and ready to go in the oven. But I thought I would do this. The other day we went to Sainsbury's because I don't normally shop in Sainsbury's. I normally get my shopping delivered from Ocado. But we ended up in Sainsbury's because my father-in-law gave us some Sainsbury's vouchers. And I happened to find this on the shelves, banana blossom in water. And I've never heard of it before and never seen it before. You right, Spud? What's wrong? What's wrong? Craft emergency. So yeah, I've never heard of this before, and so I picked it up and I thought I'd see it. It was next to the jackfruit, and we like a jackfruit. So basically, it sounds pretty much the same as these. So it says on the back to make a batter out of flour and water. Well, I used some almond milk for these, so I'm just going to use some almond milk, and then you coat them in breadcrumbs and place them on the tray. So I thought I'd do that, give them a go, see what it turns out like, because I've already got the breadcrumbs out, and I've already got the almond milk out, and I've already got a tray out, and I'm already putting the oven on, and they need cooking for the same amount of time. And it says to serve with peas and sweet potato fries. So I've already got sweet potato fries on, so I felt like it kind of made sense. It's got, and I also thought it might be a good time to try it when you've got actually something else that you know that you like and will be able to eat, just in case we don't like them. So here we go. So out of the can, it looks just like jackfruit does, but there wasn't any other instructions other than to do the lemon and then coat it in batter and then breadcrumbs. So I don't know, I'm gonna see how it goes. I don't really know whether I've got to like smoosh it all together or what, you know. So dinner's happily cooking away now. I've left the washing up. I was contemplating doing the washing up, and I was like, no, it's a nice day, I can do the washing up this evening when it's dark or cold or whatever, or if it rains. Child with a big stick coming through. So yeah, left the washing up to spend some time with my family now. The banana things, they weren't so bad. I literally just grabbed them all. Don't poke me with a stick. Grabbed them and like squished, like grabbed the fistful, like really squished them, which got loads of the moisture out, and then it kind of like stuck them together, bound them together. So then I coated them in breadcrumbs. Now they're in the oven, so we'll see. So those, and these are these. These are the banana blossoms. So yeah, they've not come out too badly. It's got some sweet potato veggies there with guacamole.
Holy moly, guacamole.
Holy moly, guacamole. Yeah, we're eating outside in the garden, so clocking up our outdoors time today. You trying the banana blossom? I've just had some. I want to know what you think first.
Sort of artichokey.
Do you like it?
Not massively flavourful.
Okay, we'll pick it up. Yeah, no, it's not, is it?
No, it probably needs a bit of pepper and...
It's quite stringy, so I got it all between my teeth. So yeah, quite stringy. It tastes sort of banana-y and sort of porridgey. It does seem like it needs a lot of like flavouring inside it. I'm probably going to say that's a miss, and I probably wouldn't have it again. I would probably, if I saw it on a menu in a restaurant, I'd probably try it at a restaurant, because I think they know how to cook things better sometimes, and probably would season it and put the right flavourings with it. But from a home point of view, I'd probably give it a miss, unless I found like a really amazing recipe or something. So.
So we put one in there, just on the edge, and then cover it up gently.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
Let's put put them about there, okay? Oh, we've already got one in there, babe.
No. But there was 2 in that one.
Okay.
No,
You put 2 in this one?
No, but you done. I didn't do 2 in that one.
Okay, sorry.
Is there already 1 in there?
I don't know. It's okay, doesn't matter. That's it.
I want to do 3 in each.
So they're planting some more seeds and I've just done the washing up. And I was starting to feel a bit groggy, so I thought I'd come and just like flop for a minute or 2. And it's like, it's literally only 2 p.m. But like when your kids get up mega early, you don't realise how much you pack into the day. So yeah, just I don't know what we're going to do this afternoon, but I'm ready for a nap. I won't get a nap, but I'm ready for one. Hey guys, so there was me saying that I was ready for a nap and that I wouldn't get a nap. Well, as it turns out, I did get a nap. I laid on the sofa and next thing I know, I nodded off and I woke up again. It was nearly tea time. I'm really thankful for the nap though, because I feel so much better after having my nap. Yeah, I've just had a snotty cold, a common old garden snotty cold, but they can still make you feel pretty crappy sometimes. So yeah, I felt like I needed that sleep, so it was really nice to have a catch up, and John just played with Spud. And then only had like an hour or so before small person's bedtime. So she's gone off to sleep now. I'm just on the computer. We had a bit of a discussion about, at the moment, she's really enjoying working towards her paw print badges, and she's like got a real thirst for kind of earning her paw print badges. And we had a look through the badges, and she decided that she'd like to start working on the knight badge next. So that's all about knights and castles and things. So I'm just kind of doing a little bit of work on the computer at the moment. I'm just printing off a few things, having a little look at some activities that we can do, and printing some things off. So yeah, that's how it's going for me this Saturday evening so far.